Hello, everyone. My name is Danny. This review is for the movie called Bombshell. This is a 2019 film. It is rated R. It runs an hour and 50 minutes, and it stars Charlize Theron, Nicole Kidman, and Margot Robbie. And the description is a group of women take on Fox News head Roger Ailes and the toxic atmosphere he presided over at the network. This is Bombshell. Well, kind of a weird series of events, but I did not see this in theater, and so I just saw it last night here in the comfort of my home, and I don't know. I had a weird feeling about it when I was thinking about going to see it in theater, and I think those worries kind of were cemented. Um, I was worried about this being too political, and it kind of was unnecessarily political. And then I didn't know how much interaction the characters would actually have with each other. I knew this was going to have a cast, a good cast, but honestly, it's more about Nicole Kidman, and then. So even though the preview we saw for this movie shows all three women, kind of united front, it doesn't really come off that way until more of the end. And I just thought the movie was going to be more about women uniting together, and so it ended up not being about that. I'll get the good things out of the way because I think I'm more going to be more critical about this movie than anything. Um, I do appreciate the man that played Roger Ailes in this movie. He, is berated. He's painted out to be a really awful person with the stuff he's doing, and it's just normal. And when things like that become second nature to a person, that's got to be awful. And this has put a spotlight on that person and the character that has to, the actor that has to play that character. It's got to be a little tough. Um, I would say I appreciate what Charlize Theron's character went through in this, just because she was kind of in the middle of everything. She was kind of painted as the one that was supposed to be on Roger Ailes' team, and we kind of wonder which way she's going to go. So she gives a good performance in that way. So everybody else, this movie is weird. You can make it about almost any workplace that has had sexual harassment, but this is a really mega scale of it because it's such a big company and everything. I do think they use this movie as a platform to give their personal opinion about some things. It is Fox News, and take with that what you will. But there's a lot of things said in this movie, that if you ever work at Fox News, you can't just go work somewhere else. People who are Fox News for life. There's all these stipulations and ways of thinking about things. Like you have to be a certain kind of employee to be there, and you can't let anything loose, like secrets of yours or anything. Really strange movie, and I don't think many of those messages need to actually be taken into context or personal to heart because it's just a company. It's just a news place, and if all this stuff is true, how big production places work, then that's great. But do we really care? Do we really need to know that? I mean, this is maybe a little bit of a peek behind the curtain, but do we really care? Because that's not what it's about. What it's about is the sexual harassment stuff that happens and people putting up with it while working for this crazy company. So, I mean, you can make a sexual harassment movie about, some people who work at Burger King together, but we'll never get that movie. We shouldn't, because nobody should care. So why do we care about Fox News? Because these people were in the spotlight. They were famous. I understand that. So that's my opinion. It's kind of murky and everything, but just it's tough to watch this on this scale and really care about it because they're making the movie one way, but their message is really another thing completely different. And I think the message gets lost. I think the story gets lost. I know it's uncomfortable. I'll give it a little bit of prop there. It is a well done movie with good actors. I understand all that. Um, the fast pace of the movie kind of helps. That I've always wanted movies like The Post and everything to be a little bit more fast paced. And so Bombshell does do that well. But otherwise, I think the message gets lost. I think they're trying to tell a story to tell a story, and they're just using it to use their platform. And that's why I really didn't see it in theater, because I was just not wanting to sit and watch a 2 hour bashing of any presidential candidate. And that's kind of what it was in the first half here. And I just felt like that was unnecessary. They could have not focused on that and just told their story about what happened with this guy and the women in his company, and it would have been a lot better movie, but it's not what we got. So, pretty simple opinion, but I'm going to give Bombshell a C. I think it's very much of a fine movie with fine actors, and it's just not going to ever appeal to me. So, I can just say that I've seen it. Is there anybody out there that really cares for this movie? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But I don't want any political arguing or bashing of opinions and stuff like that. But I would like to know who really enjoys a movie like this, because it's kind of uncomfortable and it's kind of inappropriate and all that stuff. So let me know if you like Bombshell in the comments. Otherwise, I give a C to Bombshell. Thanks a lot, guys. My name's Danny. If you like this or any of my other videos, try and give some of them a watch. Like and subscribe to my channel if you would. And enjoy movies, guys. Thanks.